She was a loving mom inside out, a perfect grandmom and a wonderful mother-in-law. She was a teacher par excellence, a woman of faith and discipline. Lady Francisca Salami, KLSP, ni Akimie Eru. She relocated to the heavenlies on the 5th of June 2020 at the age of 81. 1 year after, the children rolled out the drums to celebrate her first year remembrance. A memorial mass was held in her honor at St. Albert's Catholic Church, University of Benin, Benin City, Nigeria. Lady F N Salami was born at the famous Ugbagwe Street in Benin City on the 9th of September 1939 to the family of late Pa Augustine Omoregi Musa Akimie Eru of Urubi. She attended Our Lady of Apostles Convent School Benin, Sacred Heart College Ubiaja, Our Lady of Apostles Modern School, and the University of Benin, where she obtained Associate Certificate in Education. The first and second reading were taken by Mama's children, Mrs. Osadebame Waifo and Mr. Osahon Salami. Reverend Father Bruno Izidima gave the homily, while he described the late Lady F N Salami as a woman who loved and served God until her death.
Friends, there is also a challenge in our days and in our times. The challenge of selfishness, the challenge of greed, the challenge of avarice. But we are celebrating somebody who was selfless even till the very end, who knew what it means to share whatever it is that she had. Beloved in the Lord, on a day like this, we are saying, let these mantles be preserved. Number one, the mantle of the passion for God. Number two, the mantle of what? Discipline.
Her teaching career spanned within and outside Edo State. Some of the schools she taught included OLA School Benin, SHC Ubiaja, St. Thomas RCM School Igworiaki, St. Patrick Ohe, St. Anthony RCM Igworiaki, Jehovah Jireh African Church School Idioro Lagos, Holy Cross School 2, Emotan Primary School, Ekiwa, Adesuwa, Igbesawa and Iyobosa Primary Schools respectively. A grand reception was held for a virtuous woman who was knighted into the Order of St. Paul. The children of the late quintessential woman went round to acknowledge guests, while the live band Disonya and Isosa dance troupe entertained guests. Francisca Salami was an active member of Brownie. She rose through the ranks, becoming a national Brownie trainer. She was also a state trainer of the Nigerian Girls Guide. She married her heartthrob, Sir Augustine Jinodu Salami, in July 1971 and was blessed with 4 lovely children who can today hold their own in the society. A book written in her honor was unveiled, while Lady Pat Adakpo read the foreword.
We unveiled this book that launched today. The name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
She was a knight in the Catholic Church, a devoted Catholic Christian. She never compromised her faith for anything. She stood for uprightness.
We spoke with some of Mama's children, grandchildren, and her brother.
Her legacy, it's uncomparable. The discipline she gave us, good life, just morals, everything that set us on the right path for growth.
My mom was an amazing mom, an epitome of beauty, a woman of faith and discipline, and a disciplinarian for that matter. So much. I remember all the great legacies she's left behind, especially that of faith.
There's a large vacuum left in her absence, but we are dealing with it. There's nothing we can really do about it but just remember her in a good way, remember her good memories, remember her legacy.
And she's been extremely instrumental in my success in life. We are celebrating her today, a year later, and she's definitely going to be well missed.
The priest who preached at the homily, she was very godly. She was faithful to God, she was faithful to the family, and she was extremely excited to deal with a disciplinarian, very straightforward and truthful. So she lived a very wonderful life, very loving, interesting person to know, and extremely glad that we crossed paths.
I thought she would have stayed longer with us, but we thank God for everything. We thank God for the legacy she left behind.
My grandma is so loving and I miss her so much.
My grandma is a loving and caring mother.
She was very loving, strict, a disciplinarian. But all in all, I remember how much she loved God and how prayerful she was.
1 year after, I'm here to recover. 1 year after, I'm still mourning. I think she's the second person I have to mourn for that period of time. Being a great woman, very, very disciplined and disciplined people.
In fact, I'm short of words to describe her. She was a mother, and like I said earlier, she was consistent in her religious belief.
She had paid her dues to humanity in raising up children who are now in different professions. So she had touched the life of so many people.
She was and has always been a disciplinarian. But growing up as an adult, I found that all that care we had was really nothing. She was just a pleasant woman who wanted all the kids to stand out wherever they go.
A Thanksgiving service wrapped up the first-year memorial in honor of Lady F N Salami, and it held at Blessed Tansy Catholic Church. A reception later held for guests. From the house of Here and There, we know Lady F N Salami lives on in the hearts of all who came in contact with her. Iyabo Agu reporting.